Hello and welcome to another edition of Arbitration Studios as we play across the whole damn thing. Mrs. Arbiter, what are we playing?
Mega Man 1.
We did 2 and 3 a while ago. Figured, hey, we got the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Why not do that? So, first Mega Man game wasn't actually that popular, if I recall correctly. It was a small miracle that Mega Man 2 even got made. So, anyway.
Happens sometimes.
Yeah. Alright, let's start with Bomb Man. Gonna go with the order that I learned to do growing up for best effects. Like many people, I actually started with Cut Man usually. But as time went on, I discovered Bomb Man was a better way to start the game. So...
Seems so much simpler.
Yep. And fun facts about this, although you encountered this in Mega Man 2, no slide mechanic, no rush mechanic, and no Mega Buster.
But they don't give you a need for it.
Well, had to work with what you had. I remember one other cool thing about this game. The game itself was advertised as being on a 1 megabit cartridge.
Oh man.
And that's like... all of the game information and all the things to make the game run were on less space than an iTunes M4A file.
Oh my.
I mean...
Well, it's certainly less than the... what? How many discs would they originally have for DVDs? When they finally got cuts of the movie ready?
For a DVD, usually just 1.
No, before that, though. Like tons of hobbyists, who knows that right?
Well, there's the story of the production of Toy Story and how it was delivered in a full semi-truck loaded with tens of thousands of CD-ROMs, each one containing about, 3 or 4 seconds of movie.
Oh, wow.
And then as kind of a joke, because Steve Jobs was like that, because yeah, Steve Jobs owned Pixar, come on, I need that extra life, buddy. I miss turbo controllers, I'm so glad that they included that option. He had Toy Story 2 delivered on a similar semi-truck, but in the cabin, duct taped to the floor in the middle of it was 1 DVD. So with the whole movie and production notes.
Oh man.
Oh,
Fascinating.
crap.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Oh, could definitely be an ouch. Oh, well, I made it through, though. Alright, first
You're
Robot Master.
Mostly alive.
Whoop. Bomb Man. Because a pot-bellied robot that throws around cartoon bombs is funny. Whoop. And there I go. That's why I grabbed the extra life, kids.
He needed it. Or might.
Might have. Alright, let's try this again, only serious now. Oh wait, I died. We forgot the Bell of Doom. Ah, screw it.
Yeah.
Yep. We got a hardware upgrade. So much of a hardware upgrade that it keeps telling us I need a dedicated graphics processor unit because I use my personal MacBook for this rather than some dedicated rig. Probably explains a lot about our video quality.
Probably.
Alright, 1 down, 5 to go. And now we will go after one of the more iconic Robot Masters ever in Mega Man. So much so that he was one of 2 Robot Masters to appear in every episode of the Ruby Spears Mega Man series.
Really?
Yep, him and Cutman. Like peas in a pod. Remember, as a kid playing through this, I feared these platforms so much that I did Gutsman last, just because he, reflexes, 7 and 8-year-old reflexes were not good enough for it. I will murder you. Well, since Mrs. Arbiter is on her way back, the funny thing about the first Mega Man game that I really appreciate, you get the sense, and the instruction manual backs it up to a certain degree, that most of the enemy robots are refurbished commercial robots rather than robots meant to fight.
Oh. So it's like making a forestry mech.
Well,
Become a fighting machine.
Well, speaking of that, I actually fought a number of mining robots. So are these guys, the Metools. They're mining support robots. There were some blader dudes that basically served the same purpose, according to the original instruction manual, that we would use quadcopter drones for these days.
Ah. So what is the whole thing with Gutsman?
He's strong.
No, that's all it is?
Yeah.
He's basically chucking boulders at you.
Yep. I'm not positive, but I think guts is kind of a generic word for extreme strength in not in Japanese language, but in sort of like anime culture.
I could see that.
Like if you have high guts. So
I could see that. And it actually it's an older style term anyway.
So got Gutsman, on to Cutman. A forestry robot. Or a timber clearing robot. Gutsman was for land reclamation. As well, because yeah, even the Robot Masters were industrial in nature. And then almost everything after that in subsequent Mega Man games were different ideas on how to counter Mega Man. Sometimes from industrial equipment, sometimes from military equipment, sometimes because Wily got drunk one weekend and thought, wouldn't it be funny to make a clown?
Tried to make a sex bot.
Splash
Woman?
Splash Woman was a Dr. Splash Woman in Mega Man 10, I think it was 10, was designed by Dr. Light. All the robots in Mega Man 10 were Dr. Light series.
Oh.
Light Labs. So no, not quite what you were thinking.
Man! It was a fun thought, at least.
But in Mega Man 8? 8 or 9? No, 8. Clown Man was literally made a clown robot because Dr. Wily thought it would be funny.
Apparently so.
What?
Apparently I missed.
Apparently I missed. Okay. Yeah, run from that, bitch! And frame rate slow down, because sometimes you just put too much shit in one space.
Yep. That you do.
Ooh, more cake. So you give me cake, and then I get my butt kicked.
It's not my fault you like cake.
I like cake. But then again, anyone who doesn't like cake, there's something wrong with them. I really like cake with strudel. Alright.
Buttercream icing. That is my bane. Then again, I've never been a fan of cake.
You say as you put whipped icing on a cake.
Shut up. I don't have much choice here. This is what we had at the house.
Alright, you want to see how ridiculously easy Cutman is?
Sure. One hit.
No.
2.
Nope. Crap, never mind.
You get killed. I have to get the Bella Doom.
No, I used to have his pattern down such where it was shoot, shoot, jump over his thing, shoot, jump back over his thing, shoot, shoot, jump over his thing, shoot, jump back over his thing. I was just off. 20 years of rust.